No, real quick on the bronze game tomorrow. I mean, obviously we talked about it before. We know USA can go and get the heavy hitters, but that game is semi important because I don't want Canada to gain momentum head to the Olympics next year with us.
I don't think it matters because they know either way it go. If they win this game, when they see us, if they see us next year in the Olympics, it's gonna be a totally different team. If they lose the game, same thing. It's gonna be a totally different thing on both sides. They're gonna say totally on their side, but it's gonna be they're gonna have some dogs in there. They're gonna add Jamal Murray. They're gonna add Andrew Wiggins. So they know they ain't at full strength. They know we not nowhere near at full strength. So I don't think it mattered that much, honestly. So, and if you ask me, the reason we lost that game, everybody talking about Junior Jackson Jr., which he is a big reason. He only averages 3 rebounds, less than 3 rebounds this whole tournament. But the reason we lost this tournament and we in the Bronze medal game is because Steve Kerr. I'm tired of him getting all this clout. Like he's
Okay.
just one of the best coaches ever. He's a good coach. He's good, but he's nothing without the Golden State Warriors and their foundation of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green when they have him in there.
Yeah, facts. And honestly, no disrespect to the Bobby Porters, but he shouldn't even been on this team. Honestly, if we being 100. But
Yep, he's not
I guess we
even.
had. I guess we had to fill a team because no one else wanted to
He's
play.
not even like a C level American player. He's not even on a C level list. I'm sorry, he's not. And guys, I like to like Austin Reeves is my guy. He's not anywhere near Olympic good to be anywhere representing with the 15 best Americans in the NBA. He's not going to be on the team probably, and he's been playing very well. Shout out Austin Reeves, third best
Mm-hmm.
player on the team. It's not his fault at all, but we have better talent to put out there. And I'm not saying we should go get all big names and throw them together because I don't think that's going to work either. We got to get decently big names that can buy into playing the role, like kind of like the Redeem team. We had a guy like Kobe Bryant saying, "I'm gonna go out here and be the best defender on the team and not worry about scoring at all." We can't have guys can't just throw out all the all stars together and think it's gonna work if they're not going to be able to sacrifice and be less than they're able to be on the NBA level. As far as being role players and being, um, not the guys. Like we can't have 20 NBA Kobe's. You have to fall into a role. You know.
But look what you said. Look what you said though. We've been on record like Redeem Team is our favorite Olympic team of all time. Who in the NBA today is of Kobe's is on Kobe's level where he come in and single handedly like change the mentality of Team USA. I don't think we have one unless
She
Bron come
there's
back.
some
But
guys that can do that.
Bron ain't
Like
gonna play.
yeah, but LeBron did like that picture that's going right. See that picture that had him, Steph Curry. It had like a lot of guys on it. And he liked the picture and put the eyes, or he commented and put the eyes, the eye emojis under the picture. Like, I'll play again, but I don't think he has that influence to be able to go in and change the mindset and the mentality of the team and of the program again. But I don't know if he's gonna be playing the level to go in there and do that and be able to lead us to gold medal again. And other than him, like yeah, he can get a guy like KD and he get Jason Tatum. If those three guys, or if KD and Tatum both buy in and be like, look, we'll go in and we'll be KD be like, I'll be the role guy. I'll be the just the stretch four. I won't be the main guy. Tatum is gonna be the main guy this time. I'll be stretch four. I'll be out here just shooting threes. And I ain't gonna be the main guy. I ain't trying to ISO. I ain't trying to do shit. I'm trying to just be out here and shoot open threes. If KD do that, KD can have that influence. I think he probably will be able to play next year. Is he gonna want to play? I don't know. But he's the basically the best player America's ever had statistically. Look at the stats. He's number one in points, number one in games, number one in everything almost. So I think he can have that influence if he chooses to play. Him and like Steph Curry. If him and Steph Curry come together and be like, all right, we
I'm,
can, you know, be back together and we be, 1 and 2 again, we'll just, kind of fit it where we get in, get Tatum on there and Edwards on there. We can make a team that can be like unbeatable. But are we going to do that? And are we going to get some decent bigs that can come in and play a role? We can get AD. AD showed he can come in and take, or he can show he don't want to be number one guy. He can show he could be a rebounder and block a shot blocker. you know, I don't think Joel Embiid will fare very well in field play. That's just me personally. People thinking Joel Embiid is going to be a savior of Team USA. I personally don't think he's going to fare too well in field play because he crashes a lot. And from watching these games, let these dudes play. He's not going to play well on people, I don't think.
I would say my counter. Well, a few things. One, I'm gonna go on record say Steph definitely plays in the Olympics, barring no major injury. KD will play if the Suns somehow win a championship this year. If he doesn't win a championship, he's not playing. And Embiid will hurt Team USA if Steve Kerr is still the coach. He needs a disciplinarian.
He needs like
as Team USA's coach. If Steve Kerr is the coach of the Olympics next year, yes, Joel Embiid will not play the role we need him to play to bring back the goal.
I don't think Kerr knows how to coach a big. He don't know how to coach a big. I don't think he'll be. I don't think he'll know how to use Joel Embiid. I don't think he would know how to use him.
Kevin Looney, that's it.
He will piss Joel off, and Joel will be disengaged and would not be the player we need him to be. And that, added on top of the way they let the players play in FIBA, that would be a poison to the team. So if like you said, if Kirk will be the coach, I wouldn't go with Joel anyway, even if Kirk ain't the coach, unless you could like explore somebody. But I don't think Joel's going to be. I don't think he's that good of a field player personally. Now I could be saying that he go out there and play for France or somebody else and be killing it and killing the USA, but personally, I wouldn't go after him personally if I'm Team USA. They probably will though, just to keep him from other teams. But I would let him play for France or somebody else. I'm cool. I would go after like.
So what other skill big do we go then after AD?
Yeah, I would go after AD because he can, and I think he will thrive in a role where he just can be a defender. And that's what they need the most, a defender who can rebound. If they get him, even if you pair him up with Jaren Jackson, we'll be fucking unbeatable. With the same team we had out there right now, they're going to go medal next year in the Olympics. With the same thing we have right now with AD and Jaren Jackson Jr. Take out Walker Kessler, add AD, and take out B.I. Add somebody else. B.I. play terrible. Shout out B.I. You my guy though. But
and honestly,
AD makes that much of a difference defensively because if you look at the way, bro, Daniel Tice had more points, rebounds combined than our whole front court. That can't happen. If you had Kevon Looney out there, we would have better chance than we had with the guys we had out there. Like, nah, we should definitely go out there. I would go out there. I would make AD a priority over Joel Embiid. Might sound
crazy. That's fair. Not 100%. The thing with AD is, I mean, one, people forget he has Olympic experience. Like he was on that 2012 Olympic gold medal. Yeah. Had a lesser role, obviously. So fresh out of Kentucky. But yeah, I mean, he honestly, his role would be, he would have. I mean, it would be a bigger role because he could do more than this guy. But basically, he would be the Tyson Chandler of next year's team. Because I think Chandler was on the 14 team. And literally, that's all we need to do was protect the rim, block shots, rebound, and play defense.
Yep. And that's one thing I think he would do. He would thrive on the block shots and rebounds. Jackson, he's only a shot blocker. He's not a huge rebounder at all. Not even in the NBA. So I think they had a huge misjudgment on their bigs, thinking that he was going to be like at AD or somebody like that. And he's not. He's not that. Like Jackson is he's a good player. But Memphis is best when they have him and Steven Jackson, not just him. They need another big next to him. They were good with him and Brandon Clark, him and Steven Jackson, not just him by himself. They need another big with him. And the way that this team plays with Steve Kerr, dumbass,
Steven Adams,
I'm gonna play one big, so it's not gonna work. Shout out to you, Lee. Appreciate you checking in with us, man. Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother?
Wednesday.
Steven Adams, brother. Steven Adams, not Jackson.
I said Jackson. That's what I meant. Steve Adams. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Sipping a little bit, man. But yeah, he's best when you have a big next to him, not just James Jackson Jr. But yeah, I think we need to just improve our defense. I mean, we're gonna have better guards regardless, but even the same level guards we have would be good enough for the Olympics. We just need better defense, overall defense and rebounding. And I think they just underestimated
Guards and wings.
level of bigs.
Guards and wings. I'm not concerned with.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. Like I said, even with the guards wings we had now, we'd be fine next year in the Olympics. We definitely should upgrade, but if we couldn't upgrade and have these same guys we have this year, we would be just fine if we just upgrade our bigs and coaching strategy. I'm not saying you gotta get Sturt Kerr out of here, but just get him to, all right, you're gonna be the head guy, just calling timeouts and making subs. We're gonna have a defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator handling everything else. You're just gonna be making suggestions on subs, making rotation suggestions. But he like playing small ball too much when it's not smart to do small ball. Like he's not. I don't want to say he's not a good coach. He's very stubborn. Put it that way. He's very stubborn.
Bro, and the crazy part, bro, he has an amazing coaching staff, bro.
Yeah. Like
Spo, Ty Lue, Mark
this team
Few.
is good enough to have one gold medal. This team is good enough to win gold. Like, yeah, it ain't the best team we can throw out there as USA. Even against these other teams, like we already beat Germany once after being down 16. We could have beat them again easily yesterday. Which the game was just from the start, I could tell like it's either gonna be a tough game for us or we're gonna lose this shit. Because it just wasn't. It didn't look good at all. Like the way he's playing, like the offensive schemes, it just didn't look good at all. I don't like the starting lineup. I don't think Steve Kerr is very smart. I think he'd be kind of biased when he'd be thinking about his lineup shit too. He's very biased. Like and stubborn. Like he likes a player, he gonna stick with that player no matter what. Like if you ask me, I probably wouldn't start Jalen Brunson. I probably would be starting Tyrese Halliburton. And I think I will probably keep Austin Reeves coming off the bench because I think he need to spark him off the bench. But I will definitely be starting Tyrese Halliburton. When he comes in the game, he makes an instant change from playmaking. And I don't know to say he's a better defender than Jalen Brunson, but he's bigger than Jalen Brunson. And these guys be bullying Jalen Brunson. Man, he gets bullied so much. Even though he's a sturdy guy, he be getting bullied, man. He be getting bullied. He's gotten exposed in this World Cup. He's gotten exposed. They hyped up Jaren Jackson and all the little turn.
We know Canada. We know Canada got bigger guards. So
yeah,
we know Canada got the bigger guards.
Yeah, they're gonna have a feast on this nigga, man. And I was telling my homie PJ on Twitter, he telling us, man, they talking about they need Trey. I'm like, bro, Trey would have had no impact on the game. He would have got exposed even worse than Jalen Brunson got exposed. Like, chill, bro. They said they need Trey and Ja Morant. I said, bro, you gotta chill. Did you watch the game at all? Like that, the guard play wasn't the problem. Like those guys are better than the guys we have, but they had those guys would have been worse off than we was with these guys we had. Like those guys are not good FIBA players. They're good NBA players, but FIBA they're not good. The game is a lot more tight. You need to be able to shoot. So I can't fucking shoot. And Trey's just too little. He would have got bullied.
I tell you who would be a good, since you brought up Trey. I think his teammate DeJounte Murray would be a good fit for Team USA from a defensive standpoint.
Those kind of guys we need, like guys who ain't. We don't need all superstar level guys. Like it looks good to have all the top stars in the league on the team, but when you get all of them on a team, somebody ain't going to sacrifice. So you need to get guys like a DeJounte Murray. I know another guy would be great. Jaylen Brown. Guys talk about him all the time. He would be great on people.
Yep.
Because he can play defense, hard as fuck, and he's gonna drive the ball to the rim. Like that's what you gotta do.
He gonna go right, man. But he driving.
He gonna go right, but he gonna drive. Like drive the ball. We got enough shooters. So we shooting is very plentiful in the USA. We got a lot of guys that can shoot. We need guys to have aggressive mentalities like Anthony Edwards. We need like 10 of him. That's what we need to go out there and do. Go out there and get 10 guys with Anthony Edwards mentality. Because he'll be your top
Honestly,
dog, or he'll be
I think Ant,
defense.
honestly, I think Ant could be the one. I know he's not as accomplished as Cole was, but I think if he spoke up and set the mentality for the Olympics next year, I think he could change. He could set the tone.
Yep, he definitely can. Him and a guy like Tatum, even though Tatum would be the guy that would be like the main go-to guy because he has all the size and the skill. Like he's like the prototypical international player. He's like 6'9", 6'10". He can do everything. So you need guys like him, guys like KD. But if you got, like you said, a guy like Anthony Edwards who can easily be the top guy, but go in there and be like, I'm just gonna focus on defense. All I'm worried about. That's what we need. Guys, all right, we see him sacrifice. He was just out here averaging 20-something in the World Cup, but he coming here playing defense now, being a defense stopper. That's what we need, man. Get a backcourt of Ant Edwards, Steph Curry. Get a front court, Tatum, JT, and the big can be whoever you want to throw in there. You want to throw AD? AD don't like playing the 5 though, but FIBA he'll probably be okay playing the 5, but he don't like it. So you don't play 5, the AD, come off the bench then. We'll get somebody else playing the 5. We can move Tatum to the 2, KD to the 3, AD to the 4, and get a 5 in there. I don't know. That's the thing, man. Americans ain't got that many bigs. Like our bigs is
put Jaren Jackson at the 5.
Man, after what he just did this tournament, we need to get rid of that nigga. How about Steven Adams? He from Australia. Shit. We need somebody like him though. We need somebody like Steven Adams. All the good bigs are from fucking overseas, man. Chet Holmgren be good. He ain't big enough.
That's what I say. Wayne.
Being somebody who got some like.
Yeah, we ain't got too many. America's not grooming too many
bruisers,
dominant bigs. I mean, we get a few skillful bigs. Yeah, bruisers basically. But
yeah, we just got all the skilled bigs going to be guards. Man, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, make sure if you're gonna be up at 4 or something, it's like 3 hours now. It's 1 o'clock right now on the East Coast. If you're gonna be up at 4:30, 4:40 in the morning, make sure you tap into USA versus Canada for the gold medal. I mean for the bronze medal, excuse me. What should have been for a gold medal? Check out our YouTube page, Down to the Wire 513. Like, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bells. You're notified whenever we put a new video up. Peace.